other big issue in the news at the moment is the conspiracy between the Australian Labor Party and also the New Zealand Labor Party. What they've attempted to do is undermine the stability of the Australian federal government by claiming that the Deputy Prime Minister, namely Barnaby Joyce, is actually a Kiwi citizen and ineligible to sit in the House of Representatives. The legal justification for that comes from the Australian Constitution, namely Section 44, which provides that a member of the House of Representatives cannot have dual citizenship. So the controversy being that a journalist or this Labor conspiracy actually snooped for information with the New Zealand Department of Internal Affairs, and it was discovered and found out that James Joyce is actually a New Zealand citizen by default. So he has dual citizenship with Australia and New Zealand. This is a very, very serious issue because if it was actually discovered or identified that the Labor conspiracy did snoop or access this information by inquiring with the Department of Internal Affairs, it could be a misuse of government information. So you have a public official, namely by the name of Chris Hipkins, the Labor MP for Rimutaka, who had a conversation with Marcus Ganley, a Labor MP over in Australia, to seek this information about Joyce, Barnaby Joyce, I should say. So a misuse of government process is a very serious matter, which could actually initiate formal investigation and even disciplinary measures against Chris Hipkins. And such an investigation comes at a very important time, given there's only 5 weeks left until the New Zealand elections, and Labor are already on the back foot. So they don't want to shoot themselves in the foot any more. Like overseas, politics is taken very seriously, and somebody with the actions of Chris Hipkins could be used as a political scapegoat to actually dash all hopes for Labor of any kind of salvageable victory for this up and coming elections. So I find it very fascinating that the MPs in the House of Representatives over in Australia were actually having a laugh and were making light of the situation, and were not appreciating the seriousness and the gravity of Chris Hipkins' actions, and also this conspiracy between the two Labor parties. So Jacinda Ardern, the leader of the New Zealand Labor Party, she has been called into question by the Australian High Commission to explain Chris Hipkins' actions, and she's swept it under the rug and not taken the issue seriously at all, but instead has decided to put her efforts in campaigning for this up and coming elections. But mind you, she is very new to the leadership role itself, so she's a little bit inexperienced, so hopefully this matter will be resolved and there's no more consequences for either the Labor Party, the stability of the Australian federal government, or for the up-and-coming elections and the new government that will be formed come election night on the 23rd of September.